Hi everyone, welcome to this video. I would love to share with you in a nutshell exactly how I lost my pregnancy weight.
Come ye needy, come and welcome God's free bounty, glorify.
Okay, so this is going to be just a short, quick video today. I'd just like to share with you what I did exactly in not too much detail. Perhaps I will do a more detailed video later. But in a nutshell, I'd just like to share with you firstly how I'm going with my postpartum weight loss and sort of how I have lost weight. So just a quick introduction for those of you that don't know me. My name is Peter and I had my sixth baby 14 months ago now, and I have during all my pregnancies, I seem to gain a lot of weight, probably about 20, maybe in between like 25. One of my pregnancies, I even gained 30 kilograms. My last pregnancy, I gained 25 kilograms. That's including the baby. So then once the baby comes out, I come home from hospital, I seem to have about 20 kilos that I need to lose. So yeah, so anyway, I am 14 months postpartum, so it has taken this long to get to this point. It's not a sprint for me, it's a marathon. It does take a while to lose weight. At first, after I have a baby, I don't seem to lose any weight for quite a while, and it just slowly comes off. And basically, I'm sorry to say, but what I do to lose weight is eat healthy and exercise. But if you want a bit more details, I do use the plan Trim Healthy Mama for a bit, but then I sort of get sick of it, and then I just kind of coast along, eating healthy, maintaining my weight for a while. I keep doing this pattern. It goes like this. I get really enthused that I'm going to lose weight, so I will be fairly strict on following a particular thing that I'm following. So if I'm following Trim Healthy Mama, I'll be really strict on it for maybe a couple of weeks, maybe even a month, and then I kind of just get sick of it. But instead of just, eating too much, I do just maintain a regular healthy diet, I guess. So I've been, when I sort of, can't be bothered doing the program, I sort of managed to just maintain my current weight that I'm at. I just seem to eat just enough to be able to maintain my current weight and not gain weight. So I do Trim Healthy Mama for a while, and I just get tired of Trim Healthy Mama because you have to like separate your carbs and fats, but sometimes I just want to eat my avocado and my sweet potato in one meal, and then it just, I don't know, I get sick of it. So then then I go along for a while, just maintaining my weight, eating healthy, keeping up with my exercise routine. I do have a exercise routine that I have actually consistently kept up with for several months. And that is on Monday, I go for a power walk for about anywhere between 20 to 40 minutes to an hour. On Tuesday, I go for a walk slashed with a run, like I'll run for a little bit and then I'll walk. And that goes for anywhere for like between 20 and 40 minutes. Wednesdays, I'll go for a bike ride, normally not long, just 20 minutes. And then on Thursdays, another power walk. And then on Fridays, a bike ride. That's my aim. Sometimes if I'm like going out for the day or something, I miss my exercise, and that's fine. Just the next day, I'll just get onto it again. Sometimes I do planks and weights if I remember, but I usually forget. I enjoy exercising outside mostly, so that's why I normally do that. Sometimes my exercise is really not vigorous at all. I just go for a 20-minute walk and be done with it because I can't be bothered doing it that day. Sometimes I'll get on my bike and I'll be like, I can't be bothered to go for a bike ride. I just push myself to do it anyway. And then, yeah, I'll just ride for like 10 minutes and then come back. But, you know, it's something. I think every little bit helps. So another thing I do to lose weight is sometimes I like to use calorieking.com. I think there's Australian one, yeah, calorieking.com.au for the Australian Calorie King. And when I just noticed that I'm in a bit of a plateau and I haven't lost any weight for a couple of weeks or a couple of months, I just like to go back and track my calories for about a day. And it is amazing how much food I'm eating. Like, I'm like, wow, I'm eating so much. No wonder I'm not losing any weight. I think that when you count calories for a couple of days, it just gives you a really big reality check, as in like, wow, I do eat a lot. So I find that helpful too, to go back and just track calories for a couple of weeks. I can't continuously count calories because it's too time consuming, and I have a very busy life, and I have lots of interruptions and all kinds of things going on all day long. I can't be sitting there adding up calories. But I find that if I just do a rough calorie calculation for a week or so, I can really get an idea of like how much I'm eating, and I'm like, wow, you know, what I'm having at nighttime is way too much, and I'll cut back. And then I start noticing some results again when I do that for a bit, and then I'll lose a bit more weight. And then I'll get sick of counting calories, and then I will just be able to maintain my weight for a while by just not eating too much, just being sensible, I guess, just eating mindfully. I do eat dairy-free and I eat gluten-free, and I think that really helps to keep my weight down. If you are struggling with weight gain and you're struggling with losing weight, you should seriously consider cutting out all dairy and all gluten. Especially wheat. So if you just stop eating normal regular wheat flour, that just cuts out so many things, biscuits, cakes, bread. Like if you just cut that out, your weight will drop. Believe me, it definitely will. Several years ago, when I first cut out gluten and dairy, I dropped so much weight. I was the skinniest I have been since forever. And yeah, I think I went from size 12 down to a size 8 in just a month or so. And it doesn't work quite that fast for me these days because I think my body has adjusted to eating the way I eat. So yeah, it doesn't fall off like that. I do try to avoid sugar as much as I can. I sweeten my food with stevia. If I have a cup of tea, I'll have like some almond milk and I'll sweeten it with stevia. I don't use sugar. I do sweeten things with rice malt syrup, and I also sweeten things with maple syrup and just a little bit of honey. But I try to avoid refined sugar as much as I can, and that helps to keep my energy levels high. When I avoid sugar, I feel really good and really energetic, so I recommend that too. Oh, something I also tried is intermittent fasting, where I fasted for, I think, like from 7 p.m. until I think 11 a.m. the next morning. So I did that sometimes, every now and then, if I'm just not losing much weight. I will just fast from 7 p.m. normally until about 8 the next morning. Not eating in the evening really helps me to lose weight too. So I guess, I don't know, I just try lots of different things to lose weight. I try not to worry about it too much, and just focus on nourishing my body and just how food makes me feel. Like, how do I feel after eating that? If I feel yuck after eating it, I'll try not to eat that thing again. I just love finding ways to add lots of vegetables to all my meals. Even at breakfast, I'll find ways to put lots of veggies and kale and pumpkin or whatever into my breakfast. And I try to have a big salad at lunchtime. Yeah, and then sometimes at dinner, if we're having something like a pasta bake, I do use like buckwheat pasta, and I'll put some like vegan cheese on top. and I'll just make sure that I don't have like a huge serve of it. I'll just be sensible, you know, like if you want to be thin, you just have to be sensible with how you eat. So I'll just have a regular size serve, and then I'll fill my plate up like all with heaps of veggies, and it nourishes me and it fills me up and I don't feel hungry. I'm not scared of fat too. Like I'll eat avocado and olive oil, and I eat chicken skin, and I'm not scared of fats because fats, like healthy fats like that, is actually really good for you and good for your brain. So yes, there's probably lots more I could say about that, but I was trying to keep this video short, so I hope that gives you a bit of an idea of what I've done to lose weight. I'm actually still not quite there yet. I probably have about, I don't know, 4 to 5 more kilos that I would like to lose. I actually fit into lots of my pre-pregnancy clothes, but they're still a bit tight, like especially my jeans and some of my pants, like they're just, you know, still a bit tight. So I would like to lose a bit more weight, but yeah, it just takes a long time because I just can't seem to. I still like to eat treats. Like if I want a bag of sweet potato chips, I will eat them. If I feel like chocolate, I will eat it. And then I just won't worry about it. I'll just eat healthy the very next meal, and I don't beat myself up about it or anything. So I still allow myself to eat treats. And then sometimes I just get sick of whatever program I'm following and I'll just go along. It's probably why my weight loss is so slow, because I just am busy and sometimes I can't be bothered eating a certain way. But I always, even if I eat too much one day, I'll just be like, okay, I need to just eat sensible the next day and the next day, and just be mindful not to let bad habits form. And if I notice bad habits are forming, just to nip them in the bud and say, oh, I need to stop doing that, and just get myself back on track as soon as I can. So I hope that helps. I love all you guys. I'm so thrilled that you're watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye.